So hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today in this video we are going to talk about the one of the important part from the Android Studio, that is nothing but the recycle view. Let's jump to our studio. So this is our previous intent code. We will close these two files. Okay, so basically let's talk about what is recycle view. So basically a recycle view is nothing but it is a type of, or you can say it is an item used to duplicate the multiple items in single UI. Previously we saw list view. So in the same way we can also use recycle view, but list view has some limitations. So the to overcome that limitation, recycle view is formed. So that's nothing but the recycle view. Now you can see there is use of recycle view in your daily life as well. Like now consider you have WhatsApp, Snapchat. All these apps uses recycle view to display the name or display the images, or profile image, the name of the person and the message, let's see, last message you sent, etc. such a things. So you can see there same type of layout repeated multiple times. Like now, okay, so let me open the paint and I will show you what exactly I'm going to try to say. So consider this is the screen of your phone and there is one specific layout. Like I am now using, or I am now displaying the WhatsApp layout. So it is like something like this and something like this. So here it is nothing but it is the profile image, it is the name of the person, and it is the message, latest message, that is on your conversation. So this layout is repeated multiple times, that is person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, person 5, and up to so on. So in this type of structure, the app is used, or the app is created with the help of recycle view. So recycle view helps you to duplicate these things, but with different type of data. Like different type of means different data. In other words, we can say now you can check your WhatsApp. There is one person at your top, then another person, or multiple groups might be there. So in this way the recycle view works. So now what we will do, we will check some layouts on the Google and we will try to duplicate it. So here, okay, these are some tutorials. Okay, so this is the basic layout. In the left hand it is having a name, and it is the right side it is having a button. So we will be adding this kind of structure or this kind of layout to our application. So let's jump back to our studio. I will delete the code, that is previous code, and will remove all this and also this. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna simply type recycle view, then setting it width to match and height to wrap content, and we're gonna need to do some id, that is recycler view. We will be copy, then simply like other tutorials, recycle view, and then recycle view equals to find view by id, r dot id dot recycle. So this is the first step. So now what we need is that we need a custom data file, that is Java file, where the data will be fetch, or we can say data will be get. So right click on your, to create a new file, right click on the Java folder. Inside our package, click on Java class. I'm going to name my file as data and click on the class. It will create one class, and simply we're going to do one button and one text. So simply here string name comma button name, you can say button name. Okay, so these are our two variables. So now we need to create constructor as well as getter setter for this data to get the data and to set the data. So how to create that? Simply press alt and insert. It will automatically open this kind of structure. So firstly click on the constructor, firstly create default constructor, or ratherly you can simply click on this and okay, it will automatically generate. You can also type, but it has its own feature to automatically generate such data. Then click on shift and scroll down, it will select both and then click on that. So this is the default constructor and this is the parameterized constructor. It is needed to initialize the data class, so that's why we need both the constructors. And then press again alt insert and here you can see getter setter. So press on that and click on both, and here you see four methods are generated, that is get name, set name, get button name and set button name. So this will automatically generated for us. Okay, so this file is over. So our main file is over. So next file is adapter file. It is also in Java. So you need to create with the help of same, like right click on your package name and I'm going to name it as adapter. So okay, I'm telling you, right click on the package name and create new file, java adapter.java. So now here look carefully, it is one of the main or one of the important files in the recycle view. What? So how the adapter will how the recycle will view will know the which data to be assigned. So with this help of adapter we can assign the data. So simply here extend, if you learn Java then you might know what is extend and what is implement. So you need, when we need another class to be used inside our personal class, or you can say you need to use another method inside our class, then you need to use the keyword called extend and the name of the other class. So here I am going to use RecyclerView dot adapter. Okay, and inside that I'm going to pass view holder. Okay, so here we will change the name. We need to create our own view holder class adapter. So here firstly we will create one class, that is class view holder extends RecyclerView.viewholder, and then simply, now it got many errors in this file, so simply press alt enter on the second, that is view holder statement, and it says create constructor using matching super. So click on that, it will automatically generate, so our one error will be gone. Okay, so and then we will same click on the upper class statement and alt enter, or you can see here is a bulb showing some. You can also by clicking on that you can perform the task, that it says implements method. So press enter, it will ask you all the method. So okay, simply press enter, it will automatically perform all the tasks. So like we used a constructor inside our this file, data file. Also we need to create one more constructor of this adapter class inside this adapter file. So here I will call adapter, you can say set it as public adapter. It will be default constructor, and when we pass argument to it, it will be parameterized constructor. So here data, and here we will create one object or list of data, that is list semicolon, and here also we need to pass this parentheses list equal to, or you can say this dot list equals to data. Okay, so what I did here, so data is the name of our class, that is this is our class of data, and this is the argument, or you can say list. I am going to pass a list. So now when we are using, or we are having multiple items, we use list, array list, and different types of items like that. Or when we use some of the database, then there are different methods of that. So like that, in this tutorial I am going to use list. So that's why we are creating a list of our data and passing it, or you can simply assigning it to the same. Then what we're gonna do is, inside our onCreate view holder, we need to do something, that is, okay, I forgot one also file, that is we need to create one layout for that specific uh, structure. So like cancel, I just did something else, layout new, then layout resource file, I'm naming it as custom item. Okay, then here it is a simple layout, don't worry, or don't need to be panic. So simply here I am assigning linear layout, width match parent, and height must be wrap content because it has multiple items inside it, so the height must be needed to be wrap content, and set orientation to whatever you want. So in our case we want horizontal orientation, because we want one text view, width match parent, height wrap content, id, set id as name, text size 15 sp, then that's it, I think. And then we will create a button, match parent, wrap content, id, button name. Okay, so we will also assign one more property, that is layout weight 1, and simply copy that file with the, so it will both divide the horizontal space. So that's it for this layout file. So this kind of layout will be repeatedly allowed. We will adding, or sorry, margin, it is 10 dp, and we will also add margin to these items, that is 5 dp. Simply copying the statement for the same. Yeah, we got some margin and some padding. Okay, so that's it for this custom layout file. Okay, so inside our this method we need to create one context. So context is nothing but the current host activities, or you can say the current running activity dot get context. So parent is nothing but the current activity that is passed, and we are passing the context to it. So then we will need to create one layout inflator equal to layout inflator dot from, and we need to pass context. So then we need to create one view equal to inflator dot inflate, and we need to pass. So as you can see, there are these parameters are required over here, that is firstly layout resource and then boolean attach. Okay, so need to pass the, you can say, our layout file, that is r dot layout dot custom item. Custom list item is our old layout file and custom item is our current file. Then parent and false. So attached to root, it is by default false. You can change it if you want. And here new view holder, and we need to pass view. So it will call this view holder. So then what we're gonna do? So here we need to pass the, rather than 0, we will pass the list dot length. So it will pass the length of the list. So it says the adapter that it will be called multiple times. So if there are 3 items in the list, it will execute 3 times, like so. So now here inside our view holder, we need to find the IDs of these two parameters, or these two text view and button. So here text view name, then button name. It is showing error, alt enter, import the class, error gone. Then here you need, so name equals, so directly we cannot find the ID, so we need to use its view, that is item view. So you can see item view is given here, dot find view by ID, r dot id dot. Now it's easily findable. So in this way, same for button name equals to item view dot find view by id, r dot id dot button name. And okay, that's it. We have only 2 items. So now it's time to assign the data. So here, as you can see, to call these different text view and button, we need to use here the holder of our that layout. So call holder dot, as you can see, it suggested our name and button name dot set text. So inside this we need to pass list and position dot toString. Okay, toString is used to convert the list item or any type of data into string. So that's why we are using list. And list of position is nothing but it will point the current position that is passed over here, and it will assign the data to it. And same for the button name, sorry, holder dot button, holder dot button name dot set text list dot position. Oh, just wait a minute, I forgot to mention, you need to call this specific method to set the what you can say item. So here we need to call the data dot, just a minute. Okay, so in this like list of position dot get name dot toString, and also over here dot get button name dot toString. So what it will do, it will get the name from the data file and it will set to the our layout file. So I think that's done for the adapter class. Then jump back to our main activity file and simply call the object of adapter. Okay, After setting the recycle view, we need to set the adapter. Adapter equals, before setting adapter, we will create the data, that is data equals to new data. Now to assign the value, we are using the curly braces and calling the new data, and inside the constructor passing the values of both, that is name and button name. So firstly I will pass the name of that is my name Ajinkya, and button name you can say 1234. It need to be in string. So this is first data. I will copy the same, paste it 2 times, and change the name to Harry. Change the to ABCD and Max OPQ OPR. Okay, so this is our data. So as you can see, there are 3 data, so it will call the adapter and all the layout for the three times. So now here adapter equals to new adapter and pass the data. Okay, so no error occurred. So after passing data, we need to RecyclerView.set layout manager, new linear layout manager, and we need to pass this. This shows the current context. So when you are using the uh, recycle view, you need to pass the layout so that it can identify which type of layout it is. So then after that, simply set the recycle view dot set adapter and pass our adapter. Now let's try to run our application. It will take some time because I just wipe my data of my AVD because it is lagging too much. So it will take some time to start. Yeah, it's rebooting, that's why it will taking time some. So now let me tell you which files we just checked. Main Java file, then main layout file, then data file, then adapter, then custom layout. So these 5 files are must to implement the recycle view. So as now we are going further, it will generate the multiple file structures, or in some cases you need multiple file. So in that way you need to organize the files in the right manner to get to know about which file is for which purpose. So use the naming convention for same. Okay, so here you can see our application is executed. So it says Ajinkya 1234 Harry ABCD Max OPR. So we will do one thing, we will add some more data, that is we will add some same data. So don't worry, it will show some, or you can say we can simply change 4567 and it will be XYZ, and then we will try to run. It must have 5. Okay, nice. So 1 2 3 4 5, the name of 3 are same because the name of 3 are same, and this simply we change the name of the buttons. So in this way you can implement the recycle view So this is the simplest way of implementing RecyclerView. In our next series, we will be implementing this using the Firebase database or any database. We will be do a dedicated video on that. So if you have any question related to the RecyclerView, you can ask me in the comment or you can reach me on the Instagram as well, because it is one of the important part in Ender Studio. As you are going to build your own application, it is needed, or in multiple applications there are some condition like you need to display such kind of layout or different kind of layout, so it is mostly needed. So go through it and give it a try. If you're having an issue or having any type of error, you can let me know. And if you want this code, so I will upload it onto GitHub, you can check on that. If you want, let me know in the comments for that. So, and yes, that's for this video, and thanks for watching.